I don't want to show my face today because I am embarrassed of my father. My dad is a sociopath. Dennis was roughly 21 years old when he got my 15-year-old mother pregnant. I was 17 years old when I finally found my dad on Facebook. My dad asked me to move in with him, and I was really excited. Within 2 days, he let me know that I would need to start paying rent. He never paid my mom a cent in child support, but he felt like I still owed him. One time, me and the rest of the kids all got swine flu. He came home with medication for the rest of the kids and let me know he did not have the money to buy me any. It was emotionally draining trying to please my dad all the time. He would threaten me and put me down, and he made me feel horrible about myself. The worse I felt, the better he would feel. I wanted my dad to love me, but he mistreated me at every turn. I finally stopped talking to him 3 years ago. Once I walked away, I saw him for who he truly is, a very insecure and manipulative man.
Well, Kaylee is joining us in the audience, and because she does not want to show her face, we're keeping her in the audience and we're shooting her from behind. You've been nervous about this, right?
That's an understatement.
Yeah. Tell me why.
This is hard seeing him again, and I just know he doesn't think he did anything wrong.
Uh-huh. And what do you think he did wrong?
He couldn't love me. He couldn't even try.
Mm-hmm. And you had hopes when you found him that you would at least be able to start to forge a relationship and have...
I moved halfway across the country for him.
Uh-huh.
It was one of the happiest days of my life when I found him.
Uh-huh. And what were your expectations? What did you hope would happen?
I've never had a dad, so I don't know, but I just thought I'd mean something, that I'd have somebody to count on and not someone to tear me down.
Mm-hmm. And what was your perception of what happened? You said, and this is a quote, "He has a way of making me feel so small and down about myself." How did he do that?
You need to obey him. You need to listen to him. His rules cannot be broken. You can't have your own opinions. You can't do your own things. Even after I moved out, if he didn't like something I said or something I did, he would text me like 50 times in a row, all unanswered, guilting me, threatening me, letting me know that I was in the wrong, or it just wasn't right, and it wasn't okay with him. I just had to fight for him to love me, and he didn't.
Right. And how long did you stay together?
I tried very hard for 6 years. I lived with him for 1 entire year.
You said he required you to pay rent the second day you were there?
It was made very clear that finding a job would have to be my first priority.
At this point, do you desire to have a relationship with him?
Today, no. Oh, no.
Yeah. And he's here, Melissa is here, they're talking about getting married.
Melissa, don't do this to yourself. I miss you.
Yeah. Tell me.
First of all, I love her. I really do. And it's sad to hear that. So she's entitled to her opinion. I understand, and I would appreciate that. But I definitely love her. I love all my kids. And it's a bummer that it was taken that way. I understand. Yes, I have control issues. Yes, I have rules. But guess what? It's my house, and I have rules because I want people to live good. Our biggest problem was her party lifestyle. Kaylee has been my toughest kid to deal with. She's headbutted me from the beginning. She's told Melissa I had an affair with one of her friends when I didn't. So I'm not judging her for it. It was her decisions. I still accept it. I still love her as my child. No matter what hard times we went through, I'll never not.